Yeah, I think, is it?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, cool. Well, hello and welcome back to the podcast, the Christmas Special edition.
Christmas Special.
I can see your toenails.
I'm this is Brandon. Check him out on twitch.tv/Baka Brandon.
Hi, I'm Baka Brandon. And that was a great cold open to the podcast. I loved it.
I figured you'd be embarrassed if you went back and read the footage or watched the footage. It's just your toenails.
And I'm Everett. You can check me out on twitch.tv, all the other ones at /TwitchThought. Okay. Because it's Christmas, I decided to open with a very special Christmas Bible verse. For those of you reading along at home, please open your books to Bibles to Leviticus 21. We're going to be reading through 18 through 21, I think, probably. So for whatsoever man he be that hath a blemish, he shall not approach a blind man or a lame, or he hath a flat nose, or anything superfluous, or a man that is broken-footed or broken-handed, or crook-backed, or a dwarf, or that hath a blemish in his eye, or be scurvy, or scabbed, or hath his stones broken. No man that hath a blemish of the seed of Aaron the priest shall come nigh to offer the offerings of the Lord made by fire. He hath a blemish, he shall not come nigh to offer the bread of his God.
Amen.
Amen. You know, I think that one really talks a lot about how basically if you're ugly, you can't get into heaven.
No.
You shouldn't even talk to God. You know,
why are you even talking to him?
Yeah. Are you a dwarf? Don't talk to God.
Don't talk to God.
You know? Yeah, do you have blemishes? You better not be talking to God.
God only wants 10 out of 10s in his kingdom,
That's
everyone.
right. That's right. So if you are even like a 9.5, you know?
No good.
God doesn't want you. Get out of here.
Perfect 10s all the way.
That's right. So that's pretty much only reserved for people who don't even exist. People in anime. So only people in anime are allowed into heaven.
St. Peter's guarded by the fashion police.
It's true. Facts. So there's a Bible verse in there somewhere about that too. Tonight's bourbon is another bourbon, obviously, because it's the bourbon basement.
Angel's Envy.
It's Angel's Envy. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels, 43.3% alcohol by volume. That's 86.6 proof, 750 milliliters. I don't think there's even a thing for you to read, unfortunately.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there is. You can read that.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, what's in there? Oh, there you go. Here's a little book, a pamphlet.
Okay. 40 years spent upholding bourbon's strict traditions and heritage, our master distiller decided to try something new. Lincoln Henderson began with an exceptional Kentucky straight bourbon and finished it in ruby port wine barrels for up to 6 months, resulting in a whiskey of unprecedented smoothness and character. The unique process imbues the spirit with flavors of vanilla, ripe fruit, maple syrup, toast, and bitter chocolate for an unconventionally delicious finish. Ooh. All bourbons are aged in charred white oak barrels, and in that respect, Angel's Envy is just like every other bourbon. However, unlike other bourbons, Angel's Envy is finished in port wine casks, giving it a complex flavor you won't find anywhere else. Indulge and discover distilled descent. Angel's Envy.
Amen. So let's crack this bitch on open.
Let's crack it open. You know, I realize I always hand it back to you to crack it open, and I also realize that I have hands.
You do. Very nice ones, might I add.
Thank you.
But don't forget the ASMR.
Thank you.
It's imperative that we provide.
Ooh, this is one of the ones that I don't like to, I hate doing this. I just use a knife. See? That looks so bad. That looks so bad.
Toss me the knife.
No, I did it with my thumbnail. I did it with my thumbnail. I used to dip. I can do this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I like that it comes with a little pamphlet. Oh, they got 98 points for beautiful. And highest recommendation by F. Paul Picoult. It's a cute little pamphlet.
And for the producer, and I just flung my vape out of my lap.
Happens to me all the time.
So, yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all!
Merry Christmas
it's not
to everyone.
Quite Christmas yet, but in a few minutes it's gonna be Christmas. So cheers, 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 cheers. Okay,
Cheers.
cheers.
Okay.
Cold shouldered. It's fine. Cheers.
Sorry. Cheers.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's good. It
Yep.
It's a can't go wrong bourbon. It's really smooth.
I do
really
get
easy
hints
to
of
drink.
vanilla and maple. The other stuff, not so sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird how it comes on later.
Also, all of our sense of smell is messed up right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we all have COVID.
that's true. So, fun fact. We do. We all have COVID right now. I feel great.
And we're quadruple vaxxed.
Yeah. I'm actually pentavaxxed. So
I got Moderna and Pfizer, just to be sure.
I got the Johnson & Johnson. And I got both the boosters
Yeah.
of the same booster.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of vaccination.
I know. We've got
I'm-
all the vaccines.
We're so vaccinated, y'all, that I mean, we've got the COVIDs, but what? I mean, it's not doing anything to us. Not at all.
We're alive.
Although,
I'd say we're even prospering.
yeah, actually, I feel more powerful with the COVID
This
that I
COVID
have.
has made me stronger.
It's true.
We got COVID-20.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, forget COVID-19. We got the COVID-20, and I feel like $1,000,000 right now.
I know.
Like, I've never felt better.
I wish I had more. I wish I had COVID-21.
Give me more COVIDs.
Yeah.
Give me all the COVIDs. You know? I want the COVID-18.
I need COVID. Please come to my house and cough in my mouth.
Yeah, for Christmas, all I want is COVID 1 through 23.
Almost like a French kiss. Just hover over me, open mouth, my mouth open, and cough in my
drool.
mouth. Just
you know,
You guys are
drool.
not gonna be able to put that on YouTube.
Oh, we're putting it on. We're putting it on. God bless America. Yeah, it's not something to joke about.
No. We do too much, but people have died.
Some people have probably died from COVID. Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
Unconfirmed.
Who's to say?
Jesus Christ.
You gonna believe those people at hospitals dancing on TikTok? No.
That's a great
No.
point. That's a great point.
Have you seen all those nurses dancing on TikTok?
It's all
You're not
Chinese
gonna believe
propaganda.
them.
They're not even real American nurses.
No.
They're not. It's
You
all
can't tell behind those masks.
It's all facial reconstruction that the Snapchats do, you know? That's what they do. And then they reconstruct you. They're just Chinese
Everything's a
people
deep fake.
dressed up as nurses in America TikToking. It's Chinese propaganda. That's what it is. Controlled by Russia.
It's all the TikTok conglomerate.
Our producer is just frantically waving her arms and like saying, "Stop, stop! We can't put this on."
Our
YouTube."
PR team is gonna have hell from this.
It's true, but you know what? It's Christmas time. It's Christmas
Christmas time.
special. We're having a Christmas special, y'all.
That's a Christmas fire.
You know, come summertime, this is going to be really miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing this. Are we
Turn on the air conditioning so you guys can.
have a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't feed in. We can't have the. I don't know. Maybe by then we'll upgrade the mic. I just don't want that in the microphone. You know.
We're gonna be in here in short shorts and tank tops, pouring sweat, drinking alcohol in front of a fire.
Yep. Yep. That's exactly right. That's what we're gonna be doing.
But it will be extra fan service because we will be dripping.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And hopefully by then we'll actually have even more COVIDs to drip out.
I know.
So, I'm sorry. She's so annoyed already. Wow. It's okay. What is going on over here? This is what I get for just rolling out of bed.
You know.
It's great.
Just start bunning it.
Yeah.
I'm about to start doing chopsticks in mine, but then people would assault me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because COVID. Yep. So
That was not the direction I expected it to go.
Oh, I thought that was. I don't make the rules, you know. I just listen to what
Who does make the rules these days? We don't even know.
OANN.
Yeah, that's true.
I listen to everything they tell me. If you know,
it's the only really real news network out there.
that and NPR.
Yeah,
You know.
NPR and OAN. I
Yeah.
love driving home from work in the morning and listening to nothing but news about the vaccine. The same news that I heard about the vaccine yesterday.
Yeah, it just doesn't. And how black people and white people are killing each other all the time.
It's mainly vaccine though, but I have heard some of
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
If it's not vaccine, it's black people killing white people killing black people on NPR all the time, 24/7.
No, you flick it over to OAN and then you get to hear about why it's, taking our heritage from us to call it a gingerbread person instead of a gingerbread man.
That is a great point. I didn't even think about it like that. Wow. See, kudos to them for putting things into a perspective that I wouldn't have even thought of.
Exactly.
Before even getting it. That's good on them. Good on them. I'm really happy that they're doing.
They're trying to feminize everything.
Is it feminizing?
I don't know. Non-binaryizing?
Ooh, I'm so sick of that word after seeing The Matrix. Binary this, binary that. Everything's a choice of binary. It's not real. It's just forced.
Choice is an illusion.
Good God. Binary.
You know what you have to do. The choice is an illusion. No.
And then there was that little monologue from the blue-haired chick. I thought binary was just a construct created by the patriarchy, blah, blah. That one quick little monologue.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, but actually it's just an illusion. And then Q Neo just going, whoa. Good God. Lena, you need your now sister. Because they complete each other.
Yeah.
The Wachowski sisters.
You're nothing apart. This is the first thing they've ever done apart. Doesn't it break your heart that they're breaking up?
It does.
If you ever went transgender, I'd be transgender better than you.
I'd be way better transgender.
I'd be way better
than you.
transgender than you.
No way.
I would period so much harder
I
than
would
you.
be the biggest booby transgendered, okay? I would have so much feminist facial structure, okay? I wouldn't even have
I'd get a womb-plasty and I'd have a child.
No way, dude. No, No, I
would create my own
I
child.
would adopt because I'm so woke that I wouldn't even put one of my kids into the world. I would just take one from Africa, and save him.
Take one. Save them.
Yeah.
Like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I would take the child.
Do you want to come?
Do you want to come?
Beverly Hills with me?
I'm protecting you. I'm protecting
you. Don't you want to come live with me in my mansion?
Hey, will you toss me my vape, babe? And stick in that pod, baby.
Oh, stick it in.
Oh, yeah.
Pod him hard.
Don't throw.
Give him the pod.
Don't throw it in the fire. It wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have caught it anyway. Yeah. So. All right, that's enough of that. It's a Christmas special.
It's Christmas special.
It's a Christmas special. We're allowed
Let's
to
do Christmas things.
What we want.
Free speech.
Yeah, that's an American tradition, just like Christmas. An American
Jesus
tradition.
spoke freely.
In America.
Amen. Because Jesus was here in America. That's right. This is a Mormon podcast.
It's true. We've got Jesus looking over us right now.
He always
Literally
is.
and metaphorically.
Especially at me. I mean, he's really staring deeply into my soul. I think he knows things. Oh, that's going to clear out my sinuses.
This is going to wash away the COVID, though.
I know. Drink bourbon to cure COVID. You heard it here first.
I don't know if
We're the
should
only ones
do
to
that.
figure it out.
I don't want to drink the bourbon to cure the COVID.
No, I want the COVID.
It's true. Damn it. What do we do now?
That's why I went to all those Trump rallies.
Oh, man, those were so great.
I know,
The music that they had.
Music that he was getting DCMA'd for constantly.
Yeah. Copyright strikes left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, oh god, the food.
Food.
Like all those taco stands were incredible.
I know.
I gotta say.
Barbecue.
But I mean I've never seen such
barbecue tacos.
Such an ethnic, diverse food stand like I did at the Trump rallies.
I know.
You had barbecue tacos, you had deep fried Greek food, you had
corn dogs.
Corn dogs.
You can't have a Trump rally without corn
That's
dogs.
true.
You have to be double fisting.
They had
a corn
Italian
dog.
food, they had pizza.
They had the Italian food.
It was so diverse.
They got the orange chicken somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know what they
Yeah.
had at after that Trump rally, I went to the Biden rally, and guess what they had?
Nothing.
They had cookies and cream ice cream.
Tofu.
That was it.
Vegan cookies.
That was it. It was so boring.
Yeah.
Everyone smelled weird too.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Like an old folks home.
Yeah. Well, everyone smelled weird at the Trump rally, but it was different. Like everyone at the Trump rally kind of had
Smelled
that
like fry
weird,
grease, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that weird like carnival fair smell.
Yeah, like fry. No, yeah, like fry grease and like funnel cakes.
Yeah, but everyone at the Biden rally, they smelled like
Carnival smells fucking terrible.
they smelled like what's that? You know, like when you go to like an old person's home.
Formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, formaldehyde.
They smelled a little bit like that, and a little bit like patchouli.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to cover up the formaldehyde with patchouli.
I think that was just the lesbians that were sure to be there.
I don't think that they like to be called that anymore. I think
What do
they
they
just
actually
like to be called Thabians. Thespians.
Thespians?
I don't know.
Thespians. Women with a Y.
Thespians.
Women.
Y-man.
Women.
Wyvern.
Wyverns.
Wow. This is really...
This is a good one.
This is already just...
Stream of conscious.
Yep. I'm glad that our stream of consciousness is just syncing up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, even the producer, like, she can't keep up with
I
my
know.
stream of consciousness talk.
Maybe it's my sinuses built up behind my eyes that make my eyes feel like they're about to pop out at any second.
Could be that, or
Yeah.
maybe it could be that the COVID. Well, it could be.
The COVID's boosted our brain.
No, it could be all of the vaccines that we got. It's rewriting our DNA so that we have a hive mind collective because of all the microchips now. We're on the same 5G
That's right,
network.
we did take a bunch of microchips and we do put out 5G. I've never gotten a better cell phone signal after I got quadruple vaxxed.
Yeah,
My
I'm not
cell
even,
phone signal has never been better since my quadruple vaccination.
I'm not even getting new internet because I'm a mobile hotspot now.
I know, exactly.
I'm saving so much money.
My phone company doesn't charge me anymore.
Yeah,
I
because
am my
you're
own
pumping
mobile-
the 5G
I'm
back
pumping
into
the 5G
the system.
into my phone, and it's going to all the other phones now.
Yeah, I mean it's great. You know.
I'm like Neo in the third Matrix when he can take out the robots outside of the Matrix and they give you some definition of he basically has Wi-Fi now. That's what we are.
Yeah.
We have Matrix Wi-Fi.
It's true. We complement each other. I'm like, I want to be Neo. You can be Trinity. Actually, I want to be Trinity. I like Trinity more. She's cooler. Dude, that kick that she did in that one fight scene where she was like, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a cool kick.
We have to go pick up Callie from practice.
God.
Come on, babe.
They did make the meta joke though, like later in the movie where NPH was like in Chad, you know, it's just like he even knew like and that Chad like okay.
Yeah. Brandon.
The Mr. Smith.
Yeah, terrible.
What was that about though?
What do you mean?
Like he was just so like cocky and like just
It was a terrible recast.
well, not just a terrible recast, but like the way they rewrote him, you know?
Yeah. As being like this like he seems like a tech bro. He seems like a cocky tech bro.
Yeah, but not just that, like a like what like Mr. Smith had like a goal in mind.
Yes. He was very driven and he was this calm, cool, collected all the time.
Yeah. But then this new Mr. Smith, he's like a Deadpool,
Yeah.
like cracking jokes, cocky, full of himself.
He's like Zuck in The Social Network.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Or like
what's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like the dude that plays God, what's his name in Silicon Valley? Gavin. Whatever, the boss of that one company. You know, he's a cocky tech bro.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute since
I
I've seen Silicon Valley too.
Do you know that the fucking long-haired dude in...
Yeah, Martin Starr, my favorite.
Yeah, he's in...
Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
I told you this a long time ago, yeah.
It clicked.
Yeah, he's one of the
He's
the
my
younger
favorite
kids.
character.
Yeah, he's one of the younger kids in
Yeah.
Freaks and Geeks.
The really nerdy one. Like
the one with the peanut allergy.
Yeah. He's my favorite
We
character
identify.
in that.
We
Yeah, like it's
identify.
just like there was that one, like just all of his one-liners are just
Yeah,
like
they're great.
had me rolling, you know. And then that scene where he or the episode where the coach with him and like his mom and stuff.
Mm.
Oh, dude, I might have teared up. I didn't, but I might have, you know.
Freaks and Geeks was a show before its time.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I was so sad that I watched it. I was mostly upset that I watched it.
You don't want to watch. It's so good you want to watch it, but you don't want to watch it because there's only one season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. I was very sad to see that it was just like, and that's all, folks. So, yeah. You know, it's interesting to me, the more we dive into these bottles, like, when I think 750 milliliters, I think like the Buffalo Trace bottle.
Yeah.
But like this doesn't feel
No, it doesn't.
like,
But they all are somehow.
yeah, I don't know, like some of them, they just don't make sense. The three
No.
chords, like,
3 chords doesn't make sense either.
no.
God, I miss 3 chords.
Yeah.
That was one that I wish we had more of.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah.
Tried to get him to buy another bottle of it yesterday.
It wasn't the same.
No, it's not the same. That one's the special cask.
They had like 3 different kinds though, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we should pick one up just to see if it's any good. He's like, nah, we're gonna get Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I like this too.
Yeah, Angel's Envy's good. I like Angel's
It
Envy.
is.
Smooth. It's not anything. We've tried it before. It's not terrible. It's a good bourbon. It's not that expensive either, I don't think.
No, it's a mid-tier bourbon.
Yeah. We didn't get to start out with our sponsored BioLite.
No,
I hope we don't lose our sponsorship. from
we're
this.
probably going to.
Listen, BioLite.
BioLite, please.
Understand that it's not that we didn't want to talk about your drink before starting the podcast. What happened was your drinks are so good that we drank them before we could even start the podcast. So if you want us to keep drinking them, you got to send us just send us way more, and we'll keep putting it out. I mean, we'll put it out in the stream.
We'll put it out everywhere.
We'll put it out in the podcast. You know,
I will butt chug BioLite.
he will. I've seen him do it before.
I've done it before.
He's not kidding.
That bottleneck's the right size, baby. Wink.
It's true. There's a little bit of prolapse going on.
Just a tiny amount, just the right amount,
Yeah.
the good amount. That
Our-
niche amount.
Our producer is just chronically
She's-
rolling her eyes right now.
Starting to tone it out now. So much we'll get by tonight because she's toning out. And we'll never know.
But it's a
This is the
Christmas
podcast.
special.
It's the Christmas special. The Christmas extravaganza. It's Krimbus.
Yep. Oh my God.
Man, look at those embers.
Yeah.
That's some good embers.
Yeah. Once we finish this one, I'm gonna mix up the fire. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and.
All right.
Oh. Well,
There we go.
You're already finished with it.
I am. Are you not? Yours looks pretty empty.
I got a little sipsy. Alrighty, what?
Went down the wrong hole. I'm dying.
Well, that's a perfect time to
Yeah.
take a quick little commercial break. We're gonna go pee pee and poo poo, and we're gonna rekindle the fire. Speaking of, we're excited about some Dark Souls 2 later tonight.
We are,
Christmas
we are.
special, baby!
Christmas Dark Souls!
We'll see you soon.
And we're back.
We are back. Welcome back to the mother effing Christmas special of the
Krimbus!
That's right. Get excited, because we are. We're going to be doing some special things. Actually, I think there's no better time than now to refill our bourbons. My hands are
Let's
sticky.
refill the bourbon.
I'm going to ice myself out. I'm going to ice yourself out. Don't
Ice
mind
me
if
out.
I do.
Ice me out. Ice out my wrist, please.
Little frosty.
A little frosty.
God, that fire looks so good now.
It does. It really does. Everett ingratiated himself with the fire by blowing it.
And it was good.
He really knows how to please a fire.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I think now there's no better time than now to do some Christmas gift exchanges. Now, okay. It's a little tradition that we do this every year. It's been a tradition for like, what, 4 years?
3 or 4 years? 3 or 4 years, I believe, that we've done a yearly exchange of the high-end Bourbon.
We just basically get a shitload of bourbon and we just throw it at the other person.
Yeah, we throw it at them.
Not
Usually great stuff.
But yeah, so I guess we will exchange.
As we saw, we had some fine showings from last year. We had the 3 chords.
We gotta pull it down. They can't see.
Okay. We had the 3 chords from last year. Our first bourbon on the podcast, and a fantastic bourbon. And then we had the wonderful high-end bourbon from last year, the Bibb and Tucker 12-year, which tasted like wood varnish.
I don't think that one ever made it on the podcast.
Yes, it did.
One of them didn't.
The Maker's Mark Christmas one, the one that came in the box, remember? That was the one that we drank on New Year's.
No, one of these bourbons didn't make it onto the channel because it was so bad.
Oh, yes.
Certain events we didn't think Kendra would appreciate being out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
What?
We saved.
Was there another one that got canceled?
No, it was just that one.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
fair.
the one where you got totally hammered because you were trying to drink it as fast as you could because it was awful.
Yes, that was the one. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the one
That podcast, I did sacrifice myself a little bit. I felt really bad that we all had to drink that. And
the next day, you sent me a text message saying, "My parents can never find this."
Oh no, I said we need to start uploading on niche porn sites because my parents can never find this. Yes.
Yeah. So that one we set it aside maybe for later.
Maybe for later. Maybe when this is turned into something, I can be like, "Look, Mom and Dad, I actually made something of this."
But for now, we're gonna set it aside.
That one's archived
Yeah, that one's
until maybe we have some modicum amount of success.
Yeah. I mean, but we got the BioLite sponsor, and that's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
But yeah, so let's do some mother effing Christmas exchanges.
My friend, this is for you. This is our mid-tier for the gifts out of here this year.
Get the mid-tier one. The mid-tier
one.
Yeah.
Everett decided to up the ante and meet me at the 3 that I gave him last year.
Let's start with this one.
While I bumped down to 2 because he's just trying to make me look like a fool.
Stuff. We just got some stuff we hadn't tried before.
It wasn't all high-end stuff,
This
but that one
looks amazingly fancy.
That one was the
This
one that the
looks
guy recommended.
Classy as fuck. Oh my god.
It wasn't even an employee. It was just some other guy who was looking at the bourbon.
Yeah, we were talking about bourbon for like 15 minutes.
And this dude was like,
and we both agreed on a lot of the flavors. So he was like, "Yeah, if you haven't tried this one yet, you got to try it." Oh my god.
So, Everett here has got me. Would you like to do a read?
You
Yes,
can go
that's
first.
that's what I was saying. Custom pinhook mash bill. Is that the name of? Yeah. Okay. No, it is Pinhook Kentucky Straight Bourbon and their custom Pinhook mash bill. Every year, Pinhook releases new bourbons and ryes that showcase the best attributes of our own barrels. After meticulous barrel selection and blending, we find the perfect proof for each expression, giving the vintage character as unique as thoroughbred on the label. There we are. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. And now, Brandon got us the hookup on Widow Jane, aged 10 years, in New American Oak Barrels, custom series, pure limestone mineral water from the legendary Rosendale mines of New York, blend straight bourbon.
It is a New York bourbon.
That's interesting. I don't think we've ever had it.
I've had one New York bourbon. Barrel. Have you ever seen barrel bourbon in the stores? They're a higher end brand too. Barrel bourbon's all New York bourbon.
So it's the 4th batch number, bottle 285, dated 2021, the year of our Lord and COVID-19. 750 milliliter, 45.5% alcohol by volume, 91 proof.
Was this one aged?
Widow Jane 10 Custom Series is the celebration of a partnership between us and your favorite local whiskey purveyor, working with our distiller Lisa Wicker. Oh, shout out to Lisa Wicker. Follow her on,
Woman businesses, yeah.
Your local experts have created a whiskey that is unique to this store. This truly outstanding single batch of our award-winning 10-year-old bourbon is custom blended and limited to only 600 bottles. Goth damn. Government warning 1. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcohol beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. 2. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery and may cause health problems. 85628200595 Kosher Purveyor, distilled in Kentucky, Newton, Tennessee, and then bottled by... Oh, no, wait, that's Indiana. Never mind. Not
Safety first, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Everett.
Yeah, you're welcome. So check it out. Here's the bottle. Follow. All y'all interested? Look at that bad boy. Oh, I do love the look of this bottle. It looks badass.
It's the minimalism of it, isn't it? Yes.
The simplicity.
Yes.
And then
the custom series stamp on it.
Right.
Because you can get, I checked, you can't get Widow Jane. That is like, because it's their barrel at that, I can say that. It's their barrel at Total Wine where I got it. But yeah.
Yeah, I really love the look of the bottle.
It's very Prohibition too, yeah?
Yeah. It's very like just old school, like speakeasy, just like kind of hillbilly.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I love
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool, and I can tell it's got a cork. It's got a cork. It's not a screw top. It's
if you
cork.
like that bottle, wait until you see this next bottle.
Alrighty. All right. Hand me another.
I gotta see you open this. I do. Okay. I gotta see you open this.
Okay. Well, then we'll set this down first.
Okay. This bottle is art.
It better not be the donut.
No, it's not.
We would already know if it were.
Yeah, because I look at the donut every single time I see it. Oh my god. You know, that's so funny because I'm pretty sure we looked at this exact one.
We almost got
it.
Yeah.
That's so... Oh, I love it.
The only reason we didn't, though, is because with some of our bourbons from last year, because they were such a high proof, we all ended up hating them, so we were...
Hold on. Let's take a minute to show this very prestigious gold medal. But most importantly... This is beautiful. I do love this. This is gonna get featured somewhere. I think we should probably just hang that. Like, I'm thinking like right there.
I know, dude. The metal inlay on the bottle and everything too.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Like, but like before we even read, like look at this. This is just
really
this is metal. And this wax work on top, like, I don't know, the camera doesn't do it justice.
On the top.
Yeah.
But like, look at the way the wax runs down. I'm trying to get it in the camera just right. You can kind of see the lines, and then the star stamp. Oh, beautiful, beautiful bottle. All right, Garrison Brothers, Balmoria.
I have no idea how to say it either.
Okay.
No idea.
Texas straight bourbon whiskey, 57.5% alcohol by volume, 115 proof, 750 milliliters, certified Texas whiskey. God, this thing is just gorgeous. I love this.
The metal on it and everything, yes.
Garrison Brothers Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It gives us great pleasure to bring you our beautiful Balmorea Bourbon. This magnificent Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey is bold but majestically crafted, having been aged not once, but twice, in 2 completely different oak barrels. The result is a perfectly balanced, rich bourbon, flowing with crimson candy flavor. Cooked, distilled, barreled, and bottled by Garrison Brothers Distillery in High, Texas, USA. Drink like an adult.
And if I recall, it's supposed to have notes of vanilla, caramel, and dark fruit.
Good bourbon can change the world. I
saw that. I love it. Yes.
I love this story. Oh, the handwritten.
I love anything that has handwritten on the bottle too. I love when they take the effort to handwrite something on the bottle. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, and the Garrison Brothers, man, it's one of those stories where you're just like, it's a true story, like tale of the underdog.
Garrison Brothers. When you got me that first bottle of Garrison Brothers early on in this tradition, it turned me on to Texas whiskey, because before I was not a big fan. And it's probably still like one of the only Texas whiskeys that I like, but you can not go wrong with Garrison Brothers. I would blindly buy anything they put out and guarantee that it's fantastic.
Man, we're going to display this. Like, I'm thinking like just dead center. Just
okay.
Right there. Hold up. Let's just take a look. I mean, we're going to leave it on the bottle, but let's see. I think once we upgrade the camera, though, it'll really do it justice. We're going to do a whole short video for this, though. I'm going to make, like, a whole bunch of B-roll for this. Yeah, this one's getting... This one... But...
When you handwrite and Sharpie on the bottle, though, I love that.
Yeah.
That's great to me. All right.
You'll have to get the last one, because I have a cat on my lap.
That's fair.
Oregon Spirit. Oh, my God. I love this bottle.
I don't remember that one.
I think that was the one that I just
thought
it sounded good.
Yes. It's got the metal inlay right there, and I love the colorful label on the bottle. For some reason, I feel like you don't see labels with that kind of color palette in bourbon often. Aged 4 years, 4 grain, straight American bourbon whiskey. Born in the heart of the Pacific Northwest, our bourbon matures for 4 years beneath the Oregon sun until its frontier spirit is perfected. While rich blend of locally sourced 4 grain mash shines, what makes this straight American bourbon whiskey truly special is that it comes from our family's hands to yours. Small batch distilled. Anything small batch I love too. Just the effort that goes into it. And it's got a bottle or a barrel series too. At Oregon Spirit Distillers, our roots run deep. We cultivate vital relationships with local farmers. Ooh, it's farm to table.
Oh, so it's ethical too.
With local farmers to grow our grains. As a celebration of the land we have loved for generations, our expert distillers refine each spirit to deliver the American whiskey promise. While the journey takes time, it's worth it. Bend, Oregon. I have been to Bend, Oregon.
I like how we're getting like all corners of America. We've got bourbon, we've got an Oregon bourbon, we got a Texas bourbon,
and then we've got a standard Kentucky bourbon over here, the father state of bourbons. We are hitting all the corners of America with these bourbons. And then here's Everett's fuck you, feel bad. I upped you to your 3.
No, I didn't, actually. No, I think you did the most fuck you, feel bads this time.
Did I really?
Well, what's funny, it is funny, though. I don't know.
Nah.
Right?
Yeah, we almost got the exact same one.
And you went with the small batch? The small batch is so good. See, I've never seen the black top before out in public.
Really?
I've only seen, they've got 2 flavored ones, I think, that are kind of like a lower tier. They got it's not small, single barrel. You got me the single barrel the first year, which is the silver top.
Yes.
And then they've got their second chief, which is the Balmorea. They've got like a few others, but they got the Balmorea, which is like their second line. And then like
there's that like
the cowboy one that comes in the box, which is like it's like 400.
It was like 400.
Yeah, it's like $400. But yes, Garrison Brothers small batch. beautiful.
And it's the bottles, man. They're
I know.
so freaking
Look
pretty.
at the inlay with the metal star, the Garrison Brothers, the small batch metal inlay all the way around. Once again, cannot respect this enough. Handwritten in silver Sharpie on the side.
Yeah, there's just something.
Beautiful.
I love their work.
I do too. That's just serving suggestions and whatnot. Every bottle of Garrison Brothers is overflowing with the finest gourmet grade ingredients on the planet. The nectar inside was made from sweet mash bill and heat forged in the scorching Texas sun, extracting all the flavor possible from our new American white oak barrels, yielding a darker, richer, and fuller bourbon. Cooked, distilled, barreled by Garrison Brothers in High, Texas.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. Oh man!
But man, I'm excited now.
I'm so excited to put this. I'm so excited to try this. I'm so excited to add this to my nice little bottle collection. Yeah. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's a work of. I've said this before, but it's functioning art. Garrison Brothers is functioning art.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
And I'm especially excited, too, because again, as I was saying, once we upgrade the camera, change the angles, adjust some stuff a bit, maybe get a smaller table. We can kind of position the camera or just lift it up a bit so it gets the top
of the shelf. Yeah. And we can have the collection of our...
Oh, I'm gonna make it glow too. Just put another LED strip behind it, diffuse it properly and make it kind of pulse, breathe bourbon. Oh, I'm so excited. I love these gifts, dude.
I do too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for especially for us to just dive into these. Man. They're all new bourbons.
I know.
Yeah.
We've got 2 different Garrison Brothers blends. We've got a Kentucky and an Oregon over here, and I've got you a New York. Yeah. We've got bourbon from all corners, and we've got 2 different blends of Garrison Brothers, which we've never had to try because Garrison Brothers is a real treat.
Yes.
I think. Yes.
It's one of those where it's it's funny because we're gonna drink an entire bottle in a single sitting.
Oh, right.
And we're gonna get totally trashed. But it's a treat every single time we do this. It's not like something that we're doing just to let's get totally turned, because we could do that on Truly's and and Rufalin. But
there's so much that we could do. But this is it's refined.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing that we're doing.
Maybe not what we do is refined. Yeah. There's a little bit of
trailer trash.
There's a little bit of trash with our class, but that these distillers make, it's so refined. Especially Garrison Brothers. Once again, I was still years later in amazement with that single barrel that you got me, the first single barrel that we sat there and drank that night. Amazing. Loved it.
What's funny is the person who introduced me to Garrison Brothers is the same person who kind of slowly subliminally messaged me into he was the one who was just try bourbon.
Is he the same one that's in the Scotch?
No.
Okay.
No, but he's just a bourbon guy. And that's why I was like, okay, well, if bourbon is because the dude who's into Scotch, he likes Scotch and bourbon. Mm-hmm. But the dude who's into bourbon, he's just bourbon. He's a bourbon guy.
Do you remember the first day I dipped your toe into it? The day I got my ears
terrible.
Pierced? Yeah, I got you. Do you remember what we got?
It was the Johnny Walker.
I got you Johnny Walker double black.
Okay.
I got you Johnny Walker double black.
And then you got me charcoal.
No, that was the charcoal.
Oh.
Johnny Walker double black was the charcoal.
What was the other one?
Knob Creek. I got you a shot of Knob Creek, and I got you. You like the Knob Creek, and that turns you on. And then the Johnny Walker Double Black is charcoal, and I was like, I know a bunch of people that love Scotch, but it's
it's
like ashes to me.
I had very high end Scotch. The same guy.
You told me about this story.
It was what?
You told me it was $1,000 or $2,000 bottle.
Yeah, it was $100 cut thing.
That was
it was $100 of Scotch, and he's like, just try it, sniff it, get used to it, embrace it. I'm like, okay, man, okay. So I'm like, I'm just saying, it was neat. I'm just sitting there, it smells terrible. It smells like fire, and I'm just like, And not like what the kids say fire. It literally smells like fire.
Like ashes.
Like, like ember, ashes, charcoal,
You
fire.
ever been camping and you wake up the next morning and you smell the burnt out remains of your campfire from the night before?
Or your clothes when you go to,
That's it. That's it.
It smelled like that. And it tasted like that. And I backwashed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, no. So then I give it to one of my friends who was a raging alcoholic at the time, and he just shoots it. And the look on the dude's face, the Scotch guy,
he didn't enjoy that. He didn't take time
he just
to sip
did it as a shot.
Yeah.
He was just like,
after you had already spit it back into the glass.
Yeah, he did the YouTube face. You know, that's what he did. He was shocked.
Probably rightfully so. If he's a Scotch guy, like I understand the nuances of Scotch guys. Yeah. It's not my thing, but like I would have been devastated too, probably. Absolutely.
Yeah. It was not good. I'll say that much. It's not good. I don't like Scotch at all. But
I'm not a Scotch guy either.
The moral of the story is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The same guy that got me into bourbon was the same guy who actually discovered Garrison Brothers. He went to I guess like the same thing as like what we do with anime and Comic Cons. But
he went to like a bourbon thing?
A bourbon con.
Well, see, I wanted to do shit, I can't say that. We have that one around here that also involves...
I think that's what he went to.
Okay, yeah. But the year that I first, that we were really getting into bourbon, and I really wanted to do it, was the year that COVID hit.
Gotcha.
And I think they don't do it right, or they haven't been doing it the past 2 years.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that would make
it.
sense.
Yeah.
But he went to one, I think it was the year before COVID hit, and he came back, and he was just hyping up this one bourbon. I'm like, all right, bro, which bourbon is it? What is it? And he's like, it's Garrison Brothers. He tells me the story. Like, he met them. Mm. The two brothers.
They came out and,
they were
really?
there. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Yeah, he met...
That's fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he met them.
God, we gotta go.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The next
How
year
cool
they do
would
it,
that be?
We gotta go.
We'll record it.
Yeah.
We should. We'll take the cameras, and we'll just give each other a camera.
I'll slap my dad's GoPro on. I'll borrow my dad's GoPro.
Yeah. We'll throw some cameras on, and we'll record each other. We'll put together like a huge Bourbon Fest video. I think that would be a ton of fun.
I'd love that, yeah.
But yeah, so he met the Garrison Brothers. The Garrison Brothers, and they tell him the story. So he tells me like a first-hand experience.
A second-hand,
story,
yeah.
Or second-hand. Yeah. First-hand what he experienced story of meeting the Garrison Brothers. And he's like telling me, and I'm just like, man, this is such a true underdog tale.
Really and truly, yes.
Yeah,
a true underdog story.
Yeah, of like two dudes who are just very passionate about bourbon, who were able to salvage a flavor, introduce it to like bourbon people, you know, and they're like, you have to do this, you know, and then just to even though after all their huge mess up, I mean, it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt from taking money from investors, then to come back to those investors and say, listen, we messed up, we ruined that bourbon, we think we can do it, we're starting over, and then to custom make bourbon barrels to fit the fluctuation in temperatures in Texas, to then create like the most amazing bourbon, one of the most amazing bourbons of all time. I think it's fantastic.
I think
it is definitely like, as far as like bourbons we can afford, and we can barely afford them.
It's our Christmas thing.
Yeah.
That's the only time we drank it, but it has turned into our Christmas thing, is gifting Garrison Brothers. But yeah, it's an amazing bourbon. Yeah. Such a treat, really and truly.
Yeah, and yeah, it was just it's a fantastic bourbon, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy
we did this. Yeah, because now we have
even more Garrison Brothers to try up the tiers. And I
would try every one of them.
I would too.
Even I think, what is it? They have like a peach one, I think, that's like, because like they're okay, because like I was looking at like the price of it, and I guess it's also off of like alcohol by volume, but like they've got like some lower tier ones that are all like flavored. And I can see it because like you've also got the artificial flavoring too, taking away from the flavor of the bourbon. But like their baseline bourbon is great. You got me the single barrel that one year, which we loved. Is it single barrel or small batch?
That I think is small.
Small batch. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You got me the single barrel. We got the small batch now. We got their second in command, the Balmarin. Yeah.
And then there's that. We might have to go like.
We have to go hard next year.
We might have to like go in together just on the Cowboy because that. I mean, that's unless Garrison
it comes
Brother
in a box with glass.
I saw it.
It comes with in a box with glass.
I stared at it for probably 15 minutes. We just stood there and just stared at it.
Yeah.
We were just like,
deeply considered.
No, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. When Kendra and I got that one, because they're in the case together.
Yeah.
Kendra and I stared at the Cowboy, and I was like, I just don't think I can swing it. I was looking at my finances. I was like, I just don't think I can swing it.
Well, that day
I wanted to so bad. I was like, I feel I want this.
That day we had spent hundreds of dollars on Christmas. Like probably close to $1,000, I'd say, in Christmas shopping that day.
Yeah, just going to Total Wine alone. We got like some wine for ourselves. We got some beer for my dad, and then bourbon for you. And our total was so high. And the way that Everett just paid for it, like he didn't care, because we were expecting to spend a lot of money there, you know? The woman who was checking us out just seemed so angry.
She was mad. She was mad.
Why?
Because when a couple young kids go into a place and
and see
several $100s.
she's working. I get what you're saying. She's working at Total.
She did not.
I don't blame her for that. No way.
No.
Yeah, I see. I get that. I get that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
But at the same time, we were walking out and we were just kind of like, she doesn't know us. This could have been like our entire.
You could have been saving up the whole year.
Yeah.
Planning for this from January. Yeah. From last Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's essentially what it was. I mean, like normally if we were to go in there and spend that much money, we'd be like, oh my god, we screwed up. You know?
No.
But like we went in expecting to spend a lot because this was for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know?
We had a manager check us out, but we were. I don't think we were as close as you guys, but we were pretty high up there because I got some fancy wine for Mom. I got both of those for y'all on the same night, and then I got one bottle for myself too, and it was up there. But like a manager checked us out, and she was just talking to us about the wine because she was like, you got this, this is a Camus wine, and I was like, no, I don't know what a Camus wine is, and I was like, I just got it from my mom.
Well, what's a Camus wine?
She was like, this is the wine brand right now. That's what she kept telling me. She was like,
oh, really?
This is the wine brand right now. She was like, is your mom a wine person? I was like, yeah, that's why I'm getting her red. I was like, yeah, it's why I'm getting her red wine. I was like, that's why I'm getting her fancy red wine.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get. She knows how. I was like, no, she just slams Burnett's vodka all day. Yeah, I'm getting her a fancy red wine because she knows to appreciate wine. I don't know what this is. But she knows what
we're
this
drinking
is.
$10 wine, by the bottle.
Exactly. I'll drink $10 Gallo family green apple wine all day and love it.
I'm smashed.
I'm getting this for my mom because it tastes like ass to me, but she knows what it is, and she loves it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was obviously, this manager was like, she was a wine person. She was like
wino.
Yeah, she was like
wino.
She was like, oh my god. She was like, this is a Camus wine. She was like, you're getting a Camus wine. And I was like, I guess. Yeah. It says 1858 on the bottle, and she's like, no, this is Camus. She was like, this is the wine brand.
Oh.
This is the wine brand.
Oh, c'est magnifique.
Yeah, magnifique.
My mom's gonna love it.
But yeah.
Yeah, no.
Wine people are so funny. They really are. They are.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, when we
Yeah, I've never had an expensive wine that tasted good. Ever.
No. All the anything, in my opinion, anything on wine that tastes good is dirt cheap.
Yeah, if it's less than $20, I'm probably gonna love it.
If it's $10 or less, then that's
a great wine.
$10 or less, $10 or less, and with a fruit in the flavor.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah, with the fruit.
Not even like fucking white trash right here. Yeah. $10 or less with a fruit in the flavor going.
Oh, it's good shit.
That's good shit.
I love it. That's the best wine.
My mom likes wine that makes your mouth.
It's like a desert.
Yeah,
it's a desert in your mouth.
My mom is the person that likes wine that makes your mouth a desert.
I I love it. That's
I want
that's-
something that's definitely going to give me a headache tomorrow.
That's yes.
That's
you
the
know
best
it's
way to
going to
put
give
it.
you a headache, and it makes your mouth a desert. That's how you know that's a wine
No,
aficionado.
the best wine is the wine that gives you a headache in the morning.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
fancy schmancy stuff, the kind that
Yeah. One that's
Yeah,
mostly
no.
sugar water,
Yeah, I
and
want-
fruit flavor.
yeah. One step above prison wine. That's what I want.
My mom's the type of person that goes to wine tastings and spits it out because you don't want to get drunk. You just want to taste the wine.
Wow. No, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. She's.
Especially with your dad.
She loves it. Yeah.
That's so weird. What does your dad think of it?
Of her wine?
Yeah.
He thinks it's her hobby. She's into wine. My mom's into two things, and they are clashing things. They are. That's what I was fixing to say. My mom.
Oh,
see,
yeah, I forgot about
see,
that.
that's the weird thing. You can walk into my home, or not my home because I don't live there anymore. I talk about it like it's still my home.
Your parents' home is your home. It's just it's an extension.
It's an extension of my home. You can walk into my parents' home on Sunday, and you can see my mom sitting there watching NFL, sipping wine, and then all of a sudden, what? No! You get on. Yeah.
The ball.
Yeah.
Throw the ball.
Throw the ball. Do the football. Yeah.
Kick
yeah.
it.
You can see her sitting there like sipping, like not like chugging, like enjoying wine. Like you normally associate football with beer people, right? No, you can walk in and see my mom sitting there holding a glass of wine, like you'd see a wine person do it, sipping it, being real, and then like her throw it down on her tray or whatever for the couch and be like, what?
What a sight. What a sight to see, man.
See, that was what I used to love as I was a child because I used to always get chastised. They would be in my room up my ass if I even like slightly raised my voice at a video game. But
Makes sense though.
But come Sunday or Saturday, because my mom's both college and pro. Come Sunday or Saturday.
So she got the whole weekend figured out.
Yes. Come Sunday or Saturday during football season, you can hear yelling and screaming all through the house. Like my mother is not like she kind of likes my mom is a football person. It's a strange combination seeing a woman that can sit there with her legs crossed like me right now, sipping wine between her fingers in like a real wine glass because she's all about that. How the wine aerates, has it decanting in the kitchen on her island.
Oh, wow.
Yes, has it decanting in the kitchen on her island, and then all of a sudden can like throw the wine down and be up screaming at the TV about football.
That's...
Anyway, there's my rant about my mother and her oddities.
Your parents have a nice house.
Yeah, they do.
They do have a really nice house.
My dad's always been big on that because it's what he did before. Yeah.
Yeah. They do have a really nice house. It's really pretty. And
Dad
the location. Your dad is very anal about...
He doesn't draw the plans too, but he edits the plan. He knows how to put this. If someone were to draw you up plans for a house, would you know how to edit them?
Yeah. I use Photoshop.
I mean, be like, move this here, move this wall here, move this here, move these lines here, for these water lines here.
I'd imagine it's in a program, right?
No. Or it used to not be. They still do it by hand. I think a lot of house planning...
Is it on like a grid?
I think, no.
Like grid paper
No.
or anything?
No.
They just hand...
I've seen house plans
freehand
before.
it?
I think they freehand it, yeah. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, Dad, he's one of the people that, like, because he did it, he can't draw up plans, but he can edit plans. Like, all the houses are custom by him.
So he's like a house DJ.
Kind of, yeah.
Like not house music DJ.
He's, how to put this? He's a master... What's the old saying, like, a jack of all trades, master of none?
Yeah.
Dad's a master of...
I can relate to that.
Dad's a master of asphalt. I'll put it that way. Dad's a master of asphalt. And he has a lot of experience in everything that comes to building a house. This is getting boring.
No, it's not. I think your dad's such a cool dude.
I know you do, but most people probably don't.
I think your dad's such a crazy cool dude who's got like
he's a very niche guy.
But he's a
very
vault
niche
of
guy.
knowledge. Like if you were to just sit him down and be like, bro, tell me about building houses. Tell me about
building motorcycles and building houses. Building motorcycles and building houses.
I'd be like, yeah, like
those are the two things, yeah.
And And he loves it, though. I mean, he loves it like we love video games.
He loves building motorcycles. I will tell you this much. I don't think he enjoys building houses. I can tell just from growing up with him. I don't think he enjoys doing it. It was something he did as a job. And I'll tell you, my grandfather's business was somewhat houses, but it was mainly asphalt. He is, and I will say this, he's an extremely talented asphalt layer. He can lay asphalt, he can rake it, he can haul it. He's extremely talented at all of that. He despises it.
Well, I know who we're hiring when we build our private race car track.
If you don't want to do concrete and you want to do asphalt, Dad can rake and lay asphalt.
Asphalt's better than concrete.
Yeah.
Especially for a racetrack.
That's the thing about it. It's extremely difficult to lay, and you have to rake it, too. It's extremely difficult to rake and have it lay even.
I mean, I know who... I plan on buying a private track. When
Just buy the property, and then do your own private track.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm not buying a track on...
Well, the way you said it, it came off as like, you're going to buy your own track.
No, not here. F that. Like, no, we're gonna keep the house. We're gonna buy another house on it. Well, no, we're not gonna even buy another house. We're gonna buy land.
Rent this place and
we're gonna B&B it out. There's more money in B&B than
Is
renting.
There?
Yeah.
Nathan, you better.
I'm just standing here like a Tyrannosaurus, or like someone that's getting seen by a Tyrannosaurus, because
Why do you choose him over me? Is it because he's new?
It's because I'm new. I'm used to having a sweet cat, and Nathan, he's still a kit. He's still a little kitten.
No, he's fully grown.
I know, but
he's fully grown. He's just
still, he's what's the word?
A dwarf?
No,
not
the
kind of. He cannot. He can't approach God.
He's an adolescent. He's an adolescent.
No, he's fully grown. He can't approach God because he's a dwarf.
He's still
Leviticus 21,
what you're
19.
To say is like, cat is mean.
No, what I'm trying to say is he's still an adolescent, and he is still like he's got the hype to him. Even though when you get to like dogs and cats, adolescents can be fully grown. Like my cat's still technically an adolescent. He's 2 years old. In next year, I think cats and dogs are considered adults at 3 years.
I don't know. You're the cat person, cat master. You were telling me about tortoiseshells and the implications of tortoiseshell cats or whatever.
What?
Please don't bite me. Toki bit me one time.
Yeah, she's not nice either.
All right. Well, I gotta take my sweater off.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna rekindle the fire. I think now would be a good time to take a little break. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Little ad break. We'll be back here in about, well, for you guys, it'll seem like immediately.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we'll be back here in a second.
We'll be back.
And we're back. Hey.
We are back.
Oh my God! Look, Nate's sitting up above me now. So
we didn't get bourbon.
I gotta sit.
But that's fine. I've got us some bourbon.
Well, we want to, for continuity reasons, we can't refill our bourbon.
Right. Fair. That's. I'm feeling this a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm feeling that a little bit.
There's a shot right there on the table.
There's a shot on the table.
Let's move this.
It's a small table.
Let's move this so it doesn't get in the.
Yeah.
Hey, babe,
is there paper towels?
No, she got the napkins.
Okay. Thank you.
Here. There we go. Just.
I don't think the water's got it. Did your water get it?
I don't know, but it's fine. It's just it's fine. We got this under control. Whoa!
Careful there, boys.
We're good. We got this under control.
This table's a little rocky.
Yeah. It's a little Balboa, baby. It's good. We're good. We're good. We're cooking with gas. We're cooking with Crisco. We're cooking with some other effing fire up in here. Hey, will you hand me those Clorox table wipes? I got this guy. The table's not gonna tip.
Okay.
Here's your Clorox table
Here,
wipes.
go hand that to Waifu Woo, and if you'll hand that.
I can't reach it.
Yeah. Shout out to Clorox, #1 sponsor, after BioLite, for helping us clean up all of our messes and keeping us safe from COVID, even though we're trying to get it, unironically.
We love it. We love the COVID up in here. We'll take nothing but the COVID. I'm going to put this over here against the shelf because I don't want any safety issues.
Y'all
because there's a lot of money in bourbon here tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot. Y'all are my uwu COVID daddies, so here you go. Throw that in that trash can over there. Thanks, baby. All right.
All right, here we go.
And we're back.
We're back. Small accident from B. Randon.
It's okay.
And that is why I call myself Baka Brandon.
So,
I'm a fucking idiot.
Again, if you like this podcast, don't forget to hit the smash button, like, subscribe, follow,
hit
obey.
the smash button and like it.
And all that stuff. I still need to upload all of these to Mixer and Stitcher. You're going to have to show me up how to set up an account.
I'll work on that.
Okay. Yeah, if you make an account, I can upload it.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to extract MP.
Do you have a, like, you don't have to say it, of course, you know. I'm drunk. I'm just covering all the bases. Do we have an account for, like, the company, the podcast?
Oh, you mean like
or
for like
is everything
donations
set
or
up through, like,
anything,
no,
or?
like, is everything set up through your email?
Oh, yeah, no, I made us a company email.
Okay. Yeah, just hit me up with that and the information for that, and I'll set up some Stitcher stuff for us, and I'll work on that.
I don't know the password to it anymore.
Okay, good.
I might have sent it to you. I think I sent it to you in a text.
Okay, I'll work on that. I'll go back and find that out.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll find that out. We'll figure that out. You know, that's...
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, we fly by the seat of our pants sometimes here. You know, we're very responsible. We're very well organized, very driven.
But we just don't do the right steps.
We just don't do the right steps, yeah.
I don't know. I think the thing was like, well, I mean, a little backstory. Christmas special. It's time for a Christmas story. Brandon here has mentioned what it was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, something like that. This is his
around
love
this
letter to
time
me,
of year.
You know.
Around this time of year, actually, you had mentioned that he wanted to do a podcast. And if you're interested, you can check out my Instagram, because I'll actually post a picture of our podcast dream wall. It's to my right. And
It's been up for quite a while.
yeah, it's been there for a while, and the steps, all the things that we were going to do, and I think we've followed it pretty much to a T, minus the Mixer, Stitcher. Mixer's not around anymore, but Stitcher, iTunes, all that shit for uploading podcasts. Anyway, and we've been talking about doing this forever, and we finally got around to it this year, like late this year.
Yeah.
What was it, like November?
And it's really and truly, like, I've got to just chime in and say, it's all thanks to Everett. Like, with me and my means, none of this would have been possible without Everett. Like, really and truly. Like, he says this is his love letter to me, but, like, none of it would have been possible without him, and he's the real person to come in and thank for all of this.
But at the same time, this is what I do. Like, this is what I do for fun.
I know.
mean, and I wanted to dial it in, like with streaming. Streaming was good practice for like creating scenes, creating like, and we did YouTube videos for a little while beforehand, you know, and so like kind of like using cinema magic and lenses and like making just different scenes to make it look pretty. Like, these are all things that we did, like, that I do for fun. And so the podcast...
I'm glad that you love it. I do. Because I can tell that you really do love it.
I do,
Even, like, the creating the thumbnails and everything. The enthusiasm in you. I love it. I do. I'm so glad, you know?
Actually, after
he does
this...
have a really good time.
I know. He does.
After this, I'll show you how I make the thumbnails, because it's so much fun. I have a blast making thumbnails, and they look so stupid. But man, it's just that,
I love the one that you showed me earlier tonight. I love it. Love it. It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, and that's what I want about like everything about like everything about that we do, like streaming, videos, like the podcast, thumbnails, the clip art, like everything that we do. Like I want it to like really capture the essence of like us, you know, because like, I mean, anybody can make a podcast. Anybody can do a podcast. Anybody can do any of what we're doing, but it's adding that like little flavor of you in it that like makes it so interesting and so much fun. And it's like, for me, it's my artistic outlet. That's what I've been trying to get Waifu Woo to do, is like, and I encourage you to do, and anyone, and all of our listeners.
You're not wrong. Like, Well, how to put this? You didn't say anything, but I do need to find an artistic outlet.
No, everybody.
Yeah, everyone does.
Everybody
Everyone
needs
does.
an artistic
Everyone
outlet.
needs an artistic hobby.
Yeah.
Really and truly. Even if that's all this ever is, everyone needs an artistic hobby.
Exactly. Like, I'm not doing this for viewers. I'm not doing this for people to subscribe. I'm not doing this to get money. I'm doing this because this is something that I want to look back on and be like, that's something that I made. That's something that I had fun doing. This is something that is an expression of myself, and I had fun doing.
No, like I said last time, I just want to reiterate, like, I was nervous as hell when we first started this, and like, however I may come off, and even sometimes I've watched myself and been like, oh God, but we have fun doing this. I love doing it with you, and I like the week that you couldn't, like,
Oh yeah.
I was depressed because I was looking forward to it. You know, we have fun.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, and I think that it's good too, though, because like, I think especially now that we're doing these cuts and stuff, that week off will give me a lot of time to catch up. I mean, for example, like I could have edited the podcast that I had to throw out, but it kind of taught me, and it's a learn as you go experience, especially with something like this. Like, it teaches you, like, you know, there are times when you need to step back and be off air to make the production value higher. Because the production value, like, even with my stream, like, you saw the stream transitions, like, that I did. Like, I did that on my lunch at work one day, and I was just like, man, this makes it look so much better. Mm-hmm. This looks so much cooler than just boop, 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 like, you know, like fast switching between scenes. Like, there are things like that, like small things, even like the little GIFs where instead of like the cheerleaders, like being just a random GIF on the side, like now it's like actual cutouts and everything, and I'm learning how to edit GIFs like that and make cool transitions like that. It's all...
Which, by the way, can I say this? Like, I would love if we could figure out something like on Thursday or Friday, when I am not, or when I can wake up early and you're not working, and if we could, before I go to work, like, come over here and, like, if you wouldn't mind teaching me to edit, because I would love that.
Editing video, yeah.
Because I would love to help out, too. I would love to help. If I could, I would love to help out, but if you're willing to teach, I would love to help out.
Yeah. There's so much good free editing software out there. Like, I don't use Adobe and Photoshop.
And I know you taught yourself, but like...
No, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Everything's a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress.
But Photoshop and Adobe, what is it? The video editing one? Premiere. Adobe Premiere. I don't use those.
I've never heard of that.
Those are like
Adobe
the two.
Premiere now?
Yeah, Premiere and like that's what Donkey uses. That's what every YouTuber uses.
I had no idea. Okay.
I'm using HitFilm Express and GIMP. Like just
I've heard of GIMP before you told me about GIMP.
And GIMP, the last time I used GIMP, I was about 16 years old, so that was, how old am I? Like 20 9.
You're 3 years older
so
than
at
me.
least like 10 or 11 years.
You're 3
at least
years
10 or 11 years.
Older than me.
I was using GIMP.
8.
Yeah, he's 28.
8.
So 10.
You're 28.
10 years?
12.
12?
12.
So 12 years ago I was using GIMP. Now, and that was the last time I used it. Going back and using it now, it's exactly Photoshop, but it's free.
It's Photoshop but free, yeah.
And using HitFilm Express, it is a really good it's a really good base platform, but they have a lot of add-ons that you have to pay money for, but there's a lot of free add-ons that you can add to it that, you know, as long as you put in the work to try to find, like, oh, what kind of visual effect for the Iron Man face, right? You know, like the HUD, you know, you can find that online for free that someone has made, but the ones that you pay for are actually worth paying money for. So it's just kind of like what you want to do. Like, that's kind of like what I'm looking into with this next project that we're looking into, is like, in visual effects alone, it would probably cost about $100, but it would increase the production value by like, thousands of bucks.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's but again, like I said, I don't really, a lot of these things that I'm doing, I don't really want to do for making money. If I ended up making money off of some of these things, that would be awesome. But for the most part, it's just because it's an artistic outlet. And I will pay money for, just like you pay money for art supplies, for your artistic outlet. For me, my artistic outlet is on the internet, or not on the internet, but like visual arts, I would say. Like, that's what I like. I really like doing things like that, but yeah, and then we trail off.
But beautiful, though. I love it. I love it that you love this. I really do. Because I would feel very unwell about doing this whole thing if it were taxing to you.
Well, it is.
No,
but it is, but it's not.
No. You're not wrong. I don't want to take away from that. It's work for you, but
it's not like,
and that's why I want to help out, because like I'm not doing much of anything.
But it's not like taxing in the same sense that a job is.
Yeah,
No,
you don't wake up
no.
every Friday and go, ugh.
No, like I hear the enthusiasm in your voice. Like, even like I said, with making the thumbnails and everything, I hear the enthusiasm in your voice, and I see it, and I love it. I do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wake up and I'm like,
I'm excited to do
yeah,
Yes.
I've got to do this, but I'm going to do this. Like, it's
You
a
want
difference.
to do
Yeah.
it. Yes.
And even with work though, like I'm actually excited about work anymore. Like, I really like my job because again, like at work is when I made that badass transition, And there's another one. Like I said, I'm gonna have to show you after this the transition I have worked out for later, but it looks really cool.
And I love all the things you've done with your channel too. Like you've really
grown
upped
so
it.
fast.
You've
It really has.
you've grown very fast. You've grown very fast.
Dude, I have.
It looks great.
Last night, someone on the stream just jumped in and was like, "Dude, your overlays look awesome. I make overlays. Do you want to buy them?" I'm like, "Bro, I make my own."
Yeah.
Like, and I'm really proud of them. Like, check this out.
You
And
should be. No,
Yeah.
you
When
should
you're
be.
doing like your just chatting thing, like you frequently get people who will hop in and be like, "Dude, your stuff looks cool. How'd you do that?"
Yeah, like
You've done an amazing job with it. You really have.
like it's to the point where, like, honestly, like I'm half tempted to make a channel on my Discord to just be like, this is, you can have this. It's for free. It looks awesome.
You're everything that you have is it's pro streamer level, on my opinion. It's someone that's doing this for a living.
Yeah.
It looks good. I love it. I do.
Yeah. You don't.
I
look
wouldn't
like-
say it if I didn't mean it. Like,
But it's fun.
It looks amazing. Everything you've done. You're someone with like what, 35 followers that has
I lost a follower last night. I said
that
something
has the
offensive.
layout of someone that's doing this for a living.
But I said something offensive. I lost a follower.
Yeah, fuck them. Whatever.
It was fun.
They're not a follower for you. They're not a follower for you.
I do need to start banning people. I think that anymore. Like, there's a couple followers. And
some of them say some odd things, like, because I watch frequently whenever I can, especially when I'm off. There are some.
Yeah, and I think that that is one thing where I'm just like, anymore, I've got to realize that it's okay to cut people out of my life. Like, obviously not you guys. You're my best friends, but I'm going to be like, listen, get your shit under control. Like, your fucking interpersonal rage, or whatever it is that you're experiencing in life. Like, I get that your life is hard. Or
Don't
whatever.
take it out on my channel.
Don't take it. Yeah, I'm not your therapist.
Yeah. I'm just
Don't
the guy
take
in
it out on my
basement
channel.
with a computer.
I'm where you go to unwind. I'm not the guy who's here to listen. If I'm your therapist, pay me.
You're right.
Donate to my channel.
Yeah. Do you know how expensive therapy is?
Yeah. I pay for it. I do. And I have health insurance, and it's still expensive.
No, I've been there. Yeah.
And my therapist is my mom, and I still pay her. That's the irony of it. Jesus Christ. Y'all, get your shit together. I'm not your mom.
Your mom has a psychology degree, right?
Yeah, she is.
My mom has a psychology degree, too. She's shit.
My mom's really good. My mom's actually a really good psychologist.
Yeah, even just like having
my mom,
with her, like, you can
her
tell.
focus was not psychology. Her psychology degree kind of came second. Her psychology degree was in her double major.
No, my mom is a great...
Your mom's a grade A psychologist. Yeah, your mom's a grade A psychologist.
Yeah, like
Like-
I said, even just like the way that she interacts with people, you can tell.
Yeah.
Like, it kills me that she doesn't... Like, if
She doesn't practice anymore, right?
If she
didn't think
spent
so.
half the time that she spends, like, looking up QAnon shit...
She spent
focusing on psychology and, like, writing papers.
She could be a great
She's an excellent writer.
psychologist.
She
really is.
Yeah. She would be she would be fucking Nobel Peace Prize.
See, I found your mom an interesting person like my dad. Or like you find my dad.
She is a very interesting
Your mom's a very interesting person to me. Not even like just the duality of her. She's
really cool.
She's a very interesting person. I feel like I've had I've had much more interaction with your dad, and your dad's just like,
my dad's a meathead.
how to put this?
He's a meathead.
I view your dad like you view, I view your dad like I view my dad, not like you view my dad. I know you find my dad very interesting. I view your dad like I find my dad. He's like, they're big, strong fucking guys. They know they're very decisive.
They're scary.
They know what they want.
Yeah.
They're going to get what they want, and they're that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they know a lot of things, but their plethora of knowledge is very interesting, but they're very simple, straightforward. Like they're men of the earth. They're very straightforward guys.
They're very much the hunters. In the hunter-gatherer.
They are 100%. They are the alpha male hunters. Yeah, both of our dads are the alpha male fucking hunters.
I love my dad. I love your dad.
I love your dad.
I like how you're not like, I love my dad.
He's been great. He's great. No, like, I love your dad. He's been great.
But I like how you're not like, I love my dad. You know? Like,
I like how you're not like, I love my dad.
I love your dad.
No,
I love my dad, I love your dad.
You didn't say I love my dad. You
I did.
love your dad.
I said I love my dad.
No, I know you love... Okay.
But I said I love your dad.
I love my dad, too.
Okay, there we go. You love
He's
your
rough.
dad.
He's rough. He's rough. He's rough. I'm not gonna lie. My dad is very tough to get along with when you're his son.
Your dad is... I mean, so is my dad.
Yeah.
But I broke my dad.
I did not break my dad.
See, my dad...
My dad cannot be broken because, how to put this... My dad...
Oh, he can.
No, he cannot.
Every dad can be broken.
No, he cannot.
Yes,
I will
he
say
can.
this.
Oh, okay.
My dad is very good, and I will say that he is very good at viewing everything, and I mean everything, through only his lens. My dad is extremely adept at only viewing things through the lens of how he sees things. He is extremely good at that. He is very good. Like, I've told you this before, if, for whatever reason, if my dad writes you off, he has written you off. There is no getting back.
We could break your dad.
No, we couldn't. We could not. I promise you, there is... No, like, I'm not saying this...
We could break his dad.
No, I promise you, I'm saying this as 100% truth. There is no breaking my dad. My dad is very set in his values and very set in his ways. There is no changing his opinion.
No, we don't have to change his opinion. We don't have to change his ways. We just gotta break him like a fucking
There's no
Arabian stallion
There's
that
no
you
breaking
find
him.
in the northern area of the map.
There is no breaking him.
That's the best horse in the game. You never
In
played
Red
Red
Dead?
Dead 2.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say. Red
Best
Dead
game. One of the best games of all time. I love Red Dead 2. God, I wish you would play that. Oh, you already killed it.
Yep.
All right, we're just waiting on me then. We can break your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Pound some sangria. Pour some sangria.
I'm
in
gonna
there.
put some sangria in there.
You're just
You're
waiting
right.
on me.
You're right.
No,
it's fine.
the bourbon cup.
It's fine. Bourbon cup's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna do small cups.
This is
of
really
sangria.
heavy.
That's why we're
I
doing
think
the
I'm
small
just drunk,
cups.
but this is really heavy.
Oh no, it is heavy. It's a heavy boy. But we're just waiting on me, and that's fine. We'll break your dad, and I think we've got it figured out. I've got a science.
What do you want to do with those Maker's Mark cigars? Because I do want to do a thing with them. I'm just asking because I just thought about them, but like, I do want to do a thing with them. I do want to publicize it, but like, I don't blame Brenna. I don't want to smoke up your basement. I'm sure you don't want to smoke up your basement.
No,
'Cause
that'll sink the whole house up.
Cigars will like cigars are they're cigars.
No, they smell like ass.
Yeah, they smell like ass.
But
they will fuck everything up.
We could do
like you could smoke one cigarette down here, and
it'll
like
be gone.
and air it out. Yeah. A cigar
is
will
smell
fuck
like
everything up. They will get into every fabric you have here. It will be in. Yes. Yes.
I feel like cigars smell okay when you're smoking them, but then like once you're not smoking it anymore, it actually smells like a turd.
They smell fine when you're smoking.
Yeah,
them.
when you're
They're
smoking
not
them, they
great.
smell actually kind of like.
Depending on the cigar, sometimes actually smells good.
Sometimes you're just like, you're like, man,
I have high hopes
really
for
good.
Maker's Mark cigars.
I think we could do an outside podcast. We could use my laptop to record.
Maybe we could save them for when it starts to get a little warmer. Maybe do like a bonfire night or something.
Ooh.
Like I said, I didn't have any plans for them.
No, I think that would be fun. We could do a Maker's Mark night. We could drink Maker's Mark
Could do
front
Maker's Mark cigars.
A bonfire, yeah.
Maybe like April.
Yeah. Yeah, once it gets
like April,
once it
we
gets
could
a
do.
little, yeah.
We could do Makers.
Should we put them? How do you keep cigars?
Well, they're sealed.
Yeah, but should we put them in the fridge or? Like, what do you do with cigars?
Let me. I mean, I'll Google it. Like,
They
if
should
you,
be fine since they're sealed.
Go ahead and talk. Do a thing. I'm gonna Google it while, because it's a good point. It's a good point. We've had them sitting out for a week now.
Yeah.
I've had them sitting out for like multiple weeks before that because I bought them way back.
I don't know. Should we keep them in a fridge? I mean, I think that keeping anything in a fridge, we need to turn our fridge down because it fucking freezes everything in our house, even the soup.
Yeah, I kept turning it down because I would make ice in that thing and then put it in the fridge so it would stay cold while I'm waiting for the rest of the ice to freeze.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
What's up?
Okay, so you know how you fridge things, it reduces the moisture in them?
Sure.
Yeah, they say don't do that with cigars.
Okay, so just leave them out?
Leave them out, leave them in a cool, dark environment that's natural.
Oh, well, that's the basement.
Throw them in your, that's what I was going to say.
Basement.
Throw them in your on top of your safe.
Okay, yeah. I'll put them in my safe. No, I don't have a safe.
I'd say throw them on top of.
Not that I have a safe.
He doesn't have a safe.
What's a safe?
A safe is
a safe space.
Don't let him lie to you. He keeps his hentai in there.
I do keep my hentai in there. That's my.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's my vintage hentai collection.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's all on hard drives.
Okay. I just kind of want to see that just to see it. I'm being dead honest.
It's mostly Le Blue Girl.
I just want to see that just to see it.
Le Blue Girl.
Don't know that one.
Angel Blade.
I know that one.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But my hentai manga collection is also in the safe. Le Blue Girl.
I just kind of want to see it. Just to see that.
Le Blue Girl's fun because, there's another one. Naturally, like my actual Icky Towson, like most of my Icky Towson, which is Battle Vixens, the manga.
Yeah, you told me that because I didn't.
Yeah, most of it's on my desk.
I used to see Battle Vixens on your shelf.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Battle Vixens was Icky Towson.
Yeah, Battle Vixens is the manga.
It's mostly here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on my desk. Which is the reason why I have strategically angled all of my camera angles on my stream to not show my desk. Because
It's too inappropriate. You get flagged for nudity.
I will get flagged for nudity.
Yeah.
That's why you changed that background too.
I gotta go pee, but I can finish
I also
this
have to
drink.
pee.
I can finish this drink
You
before
wanna
the end
stop
of the
it?
stream.
Yeah.
Huh? No,
We're good.
I can finish
Let's
it.
just you finish out that drink and we'll
Alright.
finish the stream.
Alright.
Yeah. This is a good one.
This has been the best stream so far.
I think so,
actually.
honestly,
the Christmas
yeah.
special, the fucking Christmas special.
fucking
That was pretty
Krimbus Special.
coherent as well.
Yeah,
Which is
we have
good.
remained very coherent.
Yeah, Brandon has not crawled on the floor and Everett has not gotten the shit.
I only did that once. You
and
guys.
we haven't kissed.
I'm just gonna be honest.
We didn't kiss.
You guys have been ridiculing me for the crawling on the floor. I only did that once, and that was the time that I sacrificed myself because I hated that bourbon, and everyone hated that bourbon. I'm gonna be honest. I feel fucking terrible for giving you that bourbon as a Christmas present.
I fell asleep.
I feel
hold up.
fucking terrible
Hold up.
for giving you that bourbon as a Christmas present. That bourbon was a fucking curse.
I fell asleep.
That bourbon was a curse.
I fell asleep on stream.
I fell asleep on stream. Like,
No, I did. I fell asleep. Apparently. Okay, so the last
I
video
didn't
I
notice
uploaded, the podcast actually, or no, I guess it's 2 podcasts from this one.
Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep on camera.
That's some amaranth. shit.
See, that was the
Yeah, that
The
is some
one-
amaranth shit.
She
That
actually
is.
records herself sleeping.
the one where I was hitting that one hard.
That's the one that's not.
That was the no. The one where I was hitting the Bib and Tucker hard.
We
Shit.
didn't upload that
I know.
because there is some
Goddamn,
fan
okay.
service. That we
Yes, no.
we
There
may or may not
we kissed twice.
have given each other COVID 2022.
We kissed twice on that podcast because I did see that. That was the podcast where I was also crawling on the floor, like Brenna said, and then that was also the podcast where, I had something else to say. That was the one where I was hitting it hard. Anyway, the point is that when we first tried that bourbon, because the dude at Total Wine hyped that shit up so hard, and then we tried it, and I felt so bad. I felt terrible that I gave that to you as a Christmas gift, because I was expecting that to be like the gift. Like, I was expecting that to be like
The best thing ever.
the best thing ever,
It was
and
the best thing ever.
the way he fucking, like, I'm not joking, the way he described it, I was like, this is going to be the gift. And then we tried it, and I was like, oh my god, this is wood varnish. And see, even the weird thing is I drank the most of it, and I gave it to you as a gift, and that's kind of shitty as it is, but like, it was an odd, like, drunken guilt feeling. It really was. It was an odd drunken guilt feeling, and yeah, that was the one that was just terrible, because I was crawling on the floor, it was everything.
Hey,
It was all
there
over the
was,
place.
This time when we went to Total Wine, we didn't ask any of the employees what they would recommend.
I didn't either.
Screw them.
I didn't either.
The one that was recommended to us was there was a guy standing near us, like, looking at bourbon too, and this other guy walks up and he was like, hey, I don't really drink bourbon, but I'm getting some for my son-in-law for Christmas. Do you guys have any recommendations within this range? And both us and the guy standing near us started, like, giving him recommendations, and they were all, like, really similar things that we all like. And we're like, well, what do you recommend for us? We're looking for something new, you know?
Are you finished?
Yeah, I just finished.
Can we end this podcast, because I have to go pee, and I don't want to go pee
I do
on
too
podcast.
have to go pee, but hey, don't hit finish yet. Alright, if you've made it to this point, and you really like the kind of crazy ass shit that we're putting out, I just went Danny Phantom.
You did.
I'm going Ghost. Check out Brandon's channel, Baka Brandon, on Twitch.
I have nothing. I have zero.
And
I
check
don't
me
do
out.
videos.
Check me out on Twitch. I stream every Thursday,
Please,
Friday, Saturday.
absolutely check him out on Twitch.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he's there. Check him out on Twitch. He is a
Twitch.tv
honestly, like,
Twitch.tv/Twitch Thought.
I started watching him as a supporting friend because I love him. I started watching him as that. I watch him now because I love his streams. Very truly, I love his streams. He is a great Twitch streamer, and I could not recommend him more. Please watch his streams. He's good.
Most importantly, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Amaranth. Subscribe to Amaranth?
Subscribe to Amaranth.
Subscribe to Amaranth.